One today. Man, my stomach is just not feeling it today. And we only have an hour. We've got 1 hour. 1 hour. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so there is quite a bit in this game to platinum. You have to beat every single level without being detected at all. You have to beat every single level. For one trophy, you have to beat every single level without being detected, except by key figures. There's one trophy where you have to beat every single level without being detected at all, even by key figures. And you have to assassinate an assassin. If I remember correctly, there is a scene in the game where you possess a rat and you climb through the tunnels and you pop up behind the assassin. You have to beat the game without leveling up without purchasing any spiritual abilities. Basically, just using your sword and the crossbow, or your sword and a gun, or whatever. I think you have to beat the game on every single difficulty, so we're gonna work up to that. We're definitely gonna do easy mode. I'm just trying to get through this platinum, and then that's all I can remember for now. There are 38 trophies in total, including the platinum. So you guys know I count that as 37 because once you get that last trophy, the platinum will pop. So when I say 38, I really mean 37. I've already got a couple of them, and we're going to see how this goes. So, Badal, let's continue. We are in the Dunwall sewers. I really think that they should remaster this. There's a ton of series that I think they should remake that I feel would be adequate for these times. Kenneth, how's it going? I am out of arrows. As you can see, my crossbow is not locked and loaded. Ooh. Why is that not on my wheel? Why can I not add it to my wheel? Alright.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to...
We've already seen this. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, we can't skip.
Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them just down the river from here.
My name's Logan, and I'm Wolverine. Alright, old man, let's go. Okay, I should say origami is like this game, where you have different medals that you can get per level. Like you can get a medal for not killing anyone. You can get a medal for never being seen. You can get a medal for killing everybody. Continue.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague.
You can tell this game is like
the Lord Regent's nose,
like
no
late 2000s Bethesda, just by the graphics and the way the graphics are.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Hold on, I need to see what that trophy was. Give me a second. I'm still here, you guys. For when I'm streaming from my PlayStation, just so you guys know this, that when you see that blue screen pop up like that, it's because I'm going to check my trophies. So I just got the Dishonored trophy, which probably means that I killed people during the prelude. Okay, you escaped Coolridge Prison. So here's kind of the stuff I'm up against right now. You pickpocketed items worth a total of 200 coins. You killed characters with each weapon and offensive gadget. You completed all missions after the prologue, alerting or killing no one but key targets. Alerting. You completed all missions after the prologue without alerting anyone. So you should get Shadow and Ghost at the same time. Well, you finished the game without purchasing any supernatural powers or enhancements besides Blink. You killed an enemy with the Wall of Light. You assassinated 10 unaware enemies. After escaping prison, you completed a mission not alerting anyone and killing less than 5 people. After escaping Coolridge Prison, you completed a mission without alerting anyone. You made others kill 5 of their own allies. You killed 5 characters with drop assassination. You played from the first mission through Caldwin's Bridge, killing fewer than 10 characters. You completed the game without killing anyone. You caused 5 unintentional suicides. You stayed in possession of others for most of a 3-minute period. You killed 4 enemies in less than 1 second using the crossbow. You traveled 3 meters in less than 1 second. You traveled 30 meters in less than 1 second. You killed 6 enemies in less than 1 second. You acquired 15 equipment upgrades. You collected all the Sokolov paintings. You collected 10 bone charms. After Coolridge Prison, you eluded 5 pursuers at once without killing them or leaving the map. You fought 5 enemies at once and none of them survived. You escaped Coolridge Prison. You eliminated High Overseer Campbell. You located Emily Caldwin. You abducted Anton Sokolov. You assassinated the Lord Regent. You brought about the Lord Regent's fall from the grace by broadcasting his crimes. You recovered your belongings. So that means I'm going to have to play at least twice. You recovered your belongings. You completed the game. Why didn't I get the trophy for you recovered your belongings? You completed the game, and then there's some hidden trophies that we'll look into later. But that's mainly just the gist. You grabbed a live grenade and threw it back to killing an attacker. You killed a tall boy using only your sword. And that's pretty much what we are up against right there. Okay, I remember sneaking around this tower up here. Oh, dude, the motion in this makes me... The outsider walks among us. Let's just go ahead and follow homie.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral is anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
So it's starting at last, huh? We found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested. Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear, all custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess. Just get it. Perfect.
Oh, God, dude.
Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Some lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
How much money do I have? Okay.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
Dude, I don't... If I can't change
Hello,
that,
Corvo.
I might have to stop. That
Your
shit
life
makes
has
me
taken a
nauseous.
turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic, and now these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Damn it. Why does he look all inbred, dude? What the fuck? assuming those are tall boys. It's been a long time since I played this. I can't remember. Ah, damn it.
Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. We'll find another room.
Shifting powder reaches the outsider. Equipping the heart in your left hand. Helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. Okay.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Da, da, da.
All of time's meaning is here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Can I get up there?
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Motherfucking Lima! Lima! Oh shit, a bone charm! Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to do a playthrough where this is just going to have to kiss my ass. And that's going to suck. Devouring Swarm, Wind Blast. Bloodthirsty. Yes. Bend time. You will no longer be here, but there when I change the time. Yes. You know what? I'm not even going to get into the time travel shit right now, but time travel is bullshit. I mean, it's possible, but it doesn't work like you think it does. If the Earth is here, okay? The Earth is right here. June 2nd, 1955. Right? At exactly 10:33 a.m. What's up, Sniper? Right? Earth is right here. Here, in this location. Okay? Well, the Earth is in a solar system. The solar system is in a galaxy. The galaxy is in a universe. Okay? And if the Earth is right here, in this exact point in time, and this space right here, okay, the galaxy moves inside the universe. Okay? So if the galaxy moves, the solar system moves, the solar system moves, the Earth moves. If I travel, if I'm right here at this exact space and time, June 2nd, 2335, and I want to go back to June 2nd, 1955, I'm going to appear right here, and Earth, along with the solar system and the universe and everything else, is going to be billions of light years over here. I'm just going to be sitting in space with my thumb in my ass. People are like, wait, huh? Wait, no, because I was on Market Street. I know, but Market Street is like 1,000 light years that way. Because the Earth, inside the solar system, inside the galaxy, moved. And it is no longer in that exact space and time. There goes my son throwing a fucking fit again, too. It drives me crazy when people, like, they explain time travel like it's, oh my god, it's so simple. You get to 88 miles an hour and there you go. No, you would have to have, almost like GPS coordinates, you'd have to have something like that as well. Not only would you have to have the time, but you'd have to have the exact location of, because what happens if you were off by like a foot or a couple of feet? You know what I mean? Your car is going to, like, let's say you could even get it down. You would have to have it to the exact same, whatever. Because Superman's a douchebag, that's why. With his perfect little fucking haircut. Get out of here! With your stupid curly Q haircut. He's too perfect. He's too perfect. That's why Batman is supreme. That's why Batman is the best superhero of all time. Superman with his little curly Q and his Clark Kent persona and Lois Lane, and the Flash did it better. Gabriel, bring him here. When he gets mad, he kicks his feet against the floor and he bangs his head on the floor. And he's probably mad because my wife didn't let him throw a cup of water on the floor or something. Bring him here. Sounds like his ass needs a nap. Bring him here, come on.
I'm hoping that he'll fall asleep on the way to take it.
Come here. Hey. He can see himself crying.
That's why he's looking at you.
I did.
Alright, I gotta go get him. We're gonna go outside, Emmett.
Okay, back to this right here. Batman Bang Gang. No, I don't want to buy that. Dark Vision, Possession. I think I need this for the 5 unintentional. So wait, I can only buy Vitality and Dark Vision? I gotta download it. I picked it up last night. I'm gonna download it while I'm at my son's football game today.
How you use what I have given you falls upon
Alright,
you.
I'm tired of this dude
as it
talking to
has
me like
the
I'm a
others
dumbass.
Before you. And now I return you.
Not
to your
gang
life.
bang, bang
But
gang.
know that I will be
God,
watching
get your
with
mind out of the gutter.
interest.
I stream everything, Nathan. I stream everything. Very rarely do I play a game and not stream it. If I'm playing a game and I'm not streaming it, honestly, it's because I'm just trying to unwind. Because I don't drink, I don't smoke weed, I don't go out and party. My unwinding is gaming. Gaming or reading. But, I mean, as you can hear, I don't get a lot of reading time anymore. When I was a kid, I used to read the shit out of books. In fact, that's how my grandma would ground me, is she would come in and take my books away. Like, I was that much of a nerd. Like, no, not my books! But, yeah, like I said, very rarely. I'm actually signing up. Hopefully sometime this week, I'm trying to talk to a guidance counselor over at our local community college, because I'm going to sign up for some software development classes. And probably software development, and because of the area that I'm in, Spanish. Sometime today I'll start it. I'm not sure. I mean, it is Saturday, so I've got some. I'm trying to avoid being around my wife right now because her and my son are hella sick, and I'm trying not to get whatever sickness they have. So I need to go out. I'm probably gonna chop some firewood today. And then I want to work on my garage, and then I have to gut my living room and clean my living room because my sons are adolescent boys and they're fucking disgusting. I can't wait until they start like getting into girls. You know what I mean? Like, I always hear people complain about how their sons are all meticulous and shit once, you know, girls got involved, dude, and I can't wait for that. You mean I don't gotta tell my son to clean his room anymore because he's attracted to a girl? Fucking, or guy, I don't even give a shit. Just clean your fucking room. I always, huh? Like, what do you mean, what's the problem, dude? You have a half-open bottle of ketchup on your fucking floor. Yeah, I know. I was saving it for later. Can I get down there? Ooh, I can. Yeah, you know what I mean? I really wanted that ketchup, you know? The Walking Dead Destinies? What's that? Is this the Rick Grimes trilogy of movies that we were supposed to get 20 years ago? We were supposed to get a trilogy of movies with Rick Grimes and Michonne, and it never happened. Oh.
This part, the soul lived in the heart.
See, I like The Walking Dead,
Does that mean that the spirit
but
is never released?
it pissed me off when they started doing that boomerang style of storytelling.
Electricity, but what?
And if you don't know what boomerang storytelling is, it's like, let's use the X-Men as a perfect example. Let's say they made a TV show about the X-Men, okay? And then the first episode focuses on Wolverine, and it's exciting, and it like it's so suspenseful, and your heart's pounding, and you're on the edge of the seat, and then it ends, and you're like, what? I gotta wait a whole week? So you wait a whole week, and then you get there, and then all of a sudden, it's like following Storm around. And the story is fairly mundane, and some kind of cool stuff happens, and you're like, oh, okay, they had to do some filler. Okay, cool, one more week, I need to find out what happened to Wolverine. And then you get, and it's the next week, and you're like, yeah, we're going to find out, and maybe they'll close up that thing with Storm, and, we're going to find out, and all of a sudden you see Cyclops pop up. And then it's just like a bunch of boring dialogue, and, it's like in a totally different area, and it has no connection to neither Wolverine or Storm, and you're like, oh, wait, what? And then the next week comes around, and now you're kind of irritated, and you're pissed off, but you're like, this is the fourth week. I have to get some sort of closure, right? It's right, please? And then all of a sudden you see Jubilee pop up on the screen, and you're like, dude, I don't even care about Jubilee as a character. Why the fuck am I even watching this? Okay, so then you just end up falling asleep halfway through the episode. And then the fifth week rolls around, and by then you're like, man, you know what, I'm growing kind of tired of this. I just want to know what happens with Wolverine and the cliffhanger, and I've got some interest in that thing with Storm. I can't even remember what happened to Cyclops, and I'm pretty sure I didn't even watch the whole episode with Jubilee. And now they're like, it's, Professor X looking at CCTV footage for an hour, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. And then you quit watching the show altogether. And then you hear through the grapevine that the week after that it was about Beast, and then the week after that it was about Jean Grey, and then all of a sudden you hear your friends talking about, oh, this epic conclusion, and they wrapped everything up together, and we found out what happened to everybody 3 months after it happened. The first couple of seasons of The Walking Dead were amazing. Some of the best writing in TV history. But right when they got about to season 5, right after the Governor was such an amazing villain, dude.
Do you know if we have a zip tie somewhere?
What?
A zip tie? Gabe lost a strap to his mouth guard.
Oh, fuck. No. You can get them at the at Home Depot, though. So, oh god, dude, the Governor was such a diabolical villain. If you've never watched The Walking Dead, I highly suggest you at least go check out, you have to watch the first couple of seasons. Rick Grimes and Daryl are two of the best protagonists, protagonists, and I would say cinematic history. Daryl Dixon is by far one of the best TV heroes ever. His character, his persona, his attitude, he's pretty much like a live action Wolverine. Very in tune with nature. Doesn't rely on guns and heavy weaponry. It's like him and his crossbow. Just a straight badass. But after the season with the Governor, it's when they started doing that boomerang storytelling. And it was hard because there were a lot of good and cool things that happened, but you had to wait so long to find out what happened that so many people lost interest, and it was just hard to keep up. And then when Negan got reintroduced, Negan by far is the best TV villain ever. I don't even care if you're not a fan of The Walking Dead. If you are a fan of The Walking Dead, as far as television goes and things being on TV, Negan is top notch. So wait, it's like a what if? Like they're going like a whole what if universe, like different timelines or something? I honestly think it is. So if Shane would have killed Rick, Shane was a badass. And I don't think that if Shane would have killed Rick, Negan would have never happened. The governor would have never happened. I think Shane ultimately would have been a bigger villain than both of those guys combined. Because Shane had it in him to be a ruthless, cold-blooded killer. Shane had it in him to be a leader in a post-apocalyptic world. Honestly, I don't think Rick Grimes did. Rick Grimes was too soft and forgiving and too easy to manipulate. That's why Negan and the governor were allowed to happen, because Rick Grimes, he still thought like a cop, you know what I mean? He couldn't get over that shit. But Shane gave that shit up in the blink of an eye. He just became a fucking a pit viper. Plus, I really like John Bernthal. John Bernthal he's up there. Oh my god, I hate this kind of shit in games. Who is this chick following me around? What are you eyeballing me? Are you the wildling from Game of Thrones? Are you looking for Jon Snow? Tell me, Jon Snow. What are you looking at, homie? What are you doing just walking around your room, you weirdo? Bro.
Are you a nobleman, Corvo? No one
Oh,
seems to
shut
know much
up.
about
I don't
it.
want to hear it, dude.
By your bearing, I'd say so.
That's I think that'd be pretty interesting, because I've always thought that Rick was a poor leader. I didn't... His weakness caused too many people to die. It's because... And I honestly believe Glenn was killed because of Rick's weakness. So here's a question, though. If Shane would have taken over instead of if Shane would have killed Rick, do you think all those people would still be alive? Do you think like Rick's wife and Judith and Carl and all these people would still be alive?
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district added to the evacuation list. The Weaver count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed
I did too.
that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
That's because Shane wasn't democratic. And that's what I was talking about. Like, Rick kept letting the cop in him come out. So he kept trying to politicize everything. And Shane was just like, I don't give a fuck. These are my people. And it's either you or us. And it's going to be us. But Rick would always be like, and we have to think about what's fair and right and just. Like, and there is no just. In a world like that, just goes out the window. There is no more righteousness and all that other crazy crap. Oh, I need to save.
Dunwall citizens, river traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact.
Okay.
Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Well, let's get down to it.
Shit.
First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Cauldron on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting.
Joel, you always come in with the crazy shit.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist. And he got caught.
Is this dude... He is still talking. I'm not even there. Like, who's he talking to? Did he not see me walk out the door? Like, bro, take your hot meds and take your ass back to bed. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Corvo.
lady.
Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant
Monty,
circles
what
is
the
that
hell are
Campbell
you
just took
sending me,
delivery
dude?
of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
So at work, there's a dude from El Salvador. Let me pause this for a second. There's a dude from El Salvador, and I had a question because I was eating flaming hot limon Cheetos, and I was like, if it says limon, why does it show a picture of a lime? And his English is he's a very smart guy, extremely smart. Was an engineer in El Salvador, but because America is fucking stupid, we don't recognize shit from other countries. So he's forced to re-educate here because America is great. The people can be dumb, and politics are fucking stupid. Like, don't get that twisted. I don't hate my country. I hate the fucking people that run it. Anyway. So I was trying to figure out what's the difference between a lima and a limon. And he said that limon is the same. It's the same. Limes, lemons, they're all the same. Now, I do know that there are green lemons down in Central America because, I don't know, nature. Just like Vietnam has green oranges. Oranges in Vietnam are green. They're orange in the middle, but they're green on the outside. And here in America, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, that's just an unripe orange. No, they're green in like Cambodia and Vietnam and all those South Pacific countries and all that shit. But I'm like, okay, so what's the difference between a lime, not a limon, a lime and a lemon? And he said it's the same. And I was like, how is it the same? A lime and a lemon are two totally separate fruits. It's like comparing oranges and grapefruits. They're all citrus. So I kind of gathered the impression that a lemon is just like a blanket statement for bitter citrus fruit. And apparently this is what I was just sent. Lemons are usually yellow, but some do have a tinge of light green to them. The yellow of most lemons is a very bright canary yellow, very striking color. What I do find confusing is that in Latin America and other countries, limon is considered lime, and when ordered in restaurants, you will surely get limes with beverages instead of lemons. This has been my experience. I think we often get confused when using lemon as both a color, fruit, and flavor. A lemon butter cream sauce, a ripe lemon tree, a lemon butter cream sauce, a ripe lemon tree ready for picking, primary yellow paint for the kindergarten shelves. If they're ripe, they're yellow, might even have fairly warm, slightly orangish undertone. If they're slightly unripe, they might be greenish yellow. Wait, what the fuck is this? This is not... What the... okay, I don't even understand what that is. So what I gathered from the whole thing is that lemon was just a blanket statement for like bitter citrus fruit, i.e. lemons and limes. But I was trying to explain to him that limes and lemons are actually two separate fruits, because he was like, no, limes and lemons are the same thing. And I was like, no, they're two totally separate fruits. It's like saying peaches and nectarines are the same thing. They're not. They're separate fruits, same family, separate fruits. Because by that logic, you could say that oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, tangerines, tangelos are all the same thing. They're not. They're all different. But I do understand that in different cultures, you know, a blanket term can be used for a lot. I'm not saying that it's dumb or stupid or anything. It's just, and we have shit like that in America too. That's totally fucking ridiculous. We use a blanket term for just because it's easier that way. Like if you order a Corona, you know, you're not going to get a lemon in your Corona. I'd fucking kill somebody if they gave me a lemon in my Corona, because lemons are so meaty and they're full of seeds, and the skin is super tough. You'd have to chew your Corona. But if you put a lime in the Corona, the skin is so thin and it's got more of like that salty, like ocean taste to it, that it blends really well with the Corona. But good God, a lemon in a Corona. Jeez, you'd have... no. No. Good God, no.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
So would Shane hold... Was Shane hold in
When
back on Rick?
Just give the word. Ready to go? Just give the signal.
What are you talking about? So Shane holding back on Rick. Are you talking about the final fight when Rick kills Shane? If that's what you're asking about, I honestly think so, because I think the way that they portrayed Shane is Shane knew he was becoming a monster, and Shane is actually really good in heart. Certain circumstances have the tendency to bring out certain personality traits in people, like me. I'm a pushover. I'm a big old fucking teddy bear, right? I'm a chubby, overweight nerd that I don't like confrontation. I'm a people pleaser. You know what I mean? I have the ability to sacrifice my dignity and to ensure that others are happy. But when it comes to my kids, all that passive aggressive shit goes right out the window, and I can become extremely violent in a heartbeat. So what I'm saying is, I think certain circumstances have this ability to draw out like unwanted personality traits in people, almost like as a survival instinct. And Shane was becoming something that he didn't want to be, but he was forced to become that due to the environment that he was placed in. And I think that his character was portrayed as he subconsciously knew what was happening, and he let Rick kill him because he knew deep down that if this were to continue, he would ultimately kill everybody around him. And I gotta quit saying all the time. So when he got into that fight with Rick, I think that Shane could have easily overpowered and outsmarted Rick because, like I said, Rick was too political. His heart was still in the previous world. He hadn't evolved to what the world had become yet. Shane already had. Shane already knew what the mission was, and he was willing to do whatever it took to complete that mission. But when caught up in the whole reality of things, he knew that he couldn't stop that. So subconsciously, he allowed Rick to do it. Because I think Shane would have ultimately, if he wanted to, he could have won that fight. He just knew that he couldn't stop. So he kind of let his guard down a little bit so Rick could get the upper hand and get him.
It'll be a rough trip.
That whole fight
Used to be to go straight up
between Rick and Shane is actually very intellectual and deep if you really look into it. There's a lot going on there. I mean, you're looking at two lifelong friends. When
man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a
I don't care what any. I'm not one of these A-cop.
by the city watch.
All cops are pieces of shit people. It pisses me off. Cops are people too. Cops are bad. Cops are good. I've dealt with a lot of good cops in my life, and I've dealt with a lot of cops that I'd want to unalive real quick. In fact, there is one in particular officer that every time this piece of shit saw me, like one time I'd been sober for about 6 months. I was living in a halfway house, and I was walking back from a church full. I had a grocery bag. Back in the day, we used to have big-ass paper bags. We didn't have, I mean, we had plastic bags, but paper bags were better. They stacked easier in the cart, and they were easier to recycle. I don't know why. We just had big brown paper bags, huge brown paper bags, right? And I was walking home holding this big brown paper bag full of like canned food and bread. It was my food for the week. And this dickhead pulled up next to me and said, "Oh, hey, what are you doing today?" And I was like, "Just minding my own business, walking home with some food." And he was like, "What do you got, drugs in the bag?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just walking around with my 10 pounds of cocaine in this paper bag." You know, just not trying to be a smart. Walks up and he tears open my paper bag and starts like stepping on my bread and like, "Oh, quality check." And the church gave me a little thing of hamburger. And I was so happy about this hamburger. It was the first time I had meat in like a month. And it was just like a little, like a half a pound of thing of ground beef, right? And he was stomping on all of it and kicked it across the ground, and he started picking up the cans and throwing the cans down on the ground and busted open a bunch of the cans. And he, "Oh, okay, I guess you're clean. Now pick up your shit before I bust you for littering." So I had to take off my shirt, pick up all of this busted open canned food and my stomped on bread and my stomped on ground beef, wrap it up in my shirt, and then walk back to my halfway house with all of this shit wrapped up in my shirt.
Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Why was I talking about that?
Fall down already. I know you're so
Hello, because it had to do with Rick. And I was like, damn. Damn it, Monty! It's lime. It's goddamn lime. I don't care. Okay, so I have two dudes right there. I have a guy right there, and I have two guys right here on the dock.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Good. Keep them coming.
Hey,
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
One, two, three, heave! Half the block, dead from the plague.
Better them than us.
At least some of them got money.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking.
Hey,
It is with
what's going
regret
on?
that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest.
Damn it.
Go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Nasty furry filth. Hey,
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Good. Keep them coming.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
How do I kill somebody using the wall of light?
2, 3, heave! One, two, three, heave!
Dude, Black Myth Wukong looks amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for The Last Ronin. I've been actually debating for a long time doing, because I have the whole Last Ronin series, and I've been debating doing like a read-through of the Last Ronin series on the channel, like do a video of it and then drop. I might do it. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of confidence when it comes to that kind of shit. Okay, how do I?
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap. Oh, stupid goddamn. Number song. Oh, you got I'll find you.
Let me out. I'm fine.
Stupid. I've been watching how they operate. They're disciplined.
Okay, I can't go that way.
Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah.
City Watch owns these streets. That's not gonna change.
Fuck. This is going to be the hardest part about this, is trying to get through all of this shit without alerting people. I think I may just have to beat it and then go through. Okay, once I get to the next checkpoint, I'm gonna have to hop off. Actually, I'm gonna have to get the rat. This. Once you can get the ability to possess rats, you can scoot around the map hella easy.
better make a pass over here. Well, is it on?
What's it look like?
Blow off,
Shit. Go on. Toss the damn rat already. Never gets old.
Doesn't last long enough.
I've never played Thief.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress? Blow off. Big rat swarms? Another night, another patrol with you.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This guy fought for the Empress. Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What?
Fuck it! I'll do this later. Yes, get their bodies. Where are these other deadbeats at?
Damn it. Come on, let's get this guy. Get him.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
I got that game.
It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife. What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. I have poor circulation and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me or at least go gather some firewood. You never appreciate the fine masonry of Dunwall's cobblestones until you've had your face hanging over them for days on end.
I thought I was supposed to kill this dude.
Nothing would make me happier than joining you and the others, especially if they've tapped some of the finer kegs still left at the pub. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end this here. I get to go to my son's football game. I'm gonna try. I've got a couple of to buy or not to buy videos to do today. And I gotta get my room cleaned. We gotta clean the living room. I gotta cut some firewood. And I'm going to try to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre footage probably sometime later on this evening. And then I don't know. I really wanted to hop into some more Sekiro, but I think instead of doing that, I'm going to start my Dark Souls playthrough. Maybe. I don't know. I really want to start the Dark Souls playthrough, but I know as soon as Armored Core 6 comes out, that's all I'm going to have time for. And I still have to knock out the Origami 2 Platinum, as well as work on the Platinum for this, and then work on the Platinum for Shadow of the Colossus. Like, there's a lot. I've got a lot to do right now. And then hopefully we can get a good chunk of this done before Armored Core 6 comes out. But I will be back later on this evening with more Dishonored, and we will be checking out the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, which was done by the same people that did the Friday the 13th game and the Predator Hunting Grounds game. If it's as good as Friday the 13th, you know, it'll have a shot. But if it's like Predator Hunting Grounds, I'm going to have to give it a pass and just move on to the next thing. But from what I've heard, is that it's pretty good. So we may do a few videos on that. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. Hopefully I can get some more decent content out for you guys this weekend. And hopefully I see you guys later on this afternoon, or even possibly later on this evening. With that being said, you guys have an excellent and safe Saturday, and I will catch you guys again next time. Peace.